Rest in power, rest in heaven, Chadwick Boseman. This was a tough loss, guys, and I just want to make a couple points. He was a great person, and not just a great actor. And he always handled himself in class and dignity, and he had conducted himself in a way like T'Challa on and off screen. And hearing that he had colon cancer was heartbreaking, but it's incredible that he was able to do that. Like, I don't think most people understand. This man, he was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer, I believe, in 2016. So 4 years he was fighting it. And in those 4 years, he made around 9 movies, I believe. I just looked it up. It's incredible. And most of them were action movies. Not only had to memorize the script, he had to conduct fighting scenes. He had to train for it. Going through cancer treatment, chemo, surgeries, you name it. He went the whole way. And he did it in such a way that you didn't know he was sick. No one knew he was sick. He literally played a superhero. One of pop culture's favorite superheroes right now. Probably of all time. And no one knew he was sick. No one. No one. And then when he was looking skinny and pictures came out of him in quarantine, people were cracking on him, calling him all types of names and stuff. It's shameful. It was shameful. Because we didn't know the battles he was fighting every day just to live, let alone perform. So first, especially to honor him, I don't want to hear any excuses. I don't want anybody to say any excuses anymore of why they couldn't do what they need to do and to get where they need to get. Because this man battled cancer and acted in a way where it was phenomenal. Played multiple different roles. Whether it was a cop, superhero, third grade marshal, he was unbelievable. So he set the standard. He was an on-screen superhero, and he was a superhero in real life too. Because you didn't know his real battle, and he was still showing up to work every day, no matter what was going on in his body or his mind, going through all that. It's incredible. And while he was doing that, especially when he played Black Panther, he gave young people around my age and younger an image of Black excellence in a new way. Even though it was fantasy, even though Wakanda doesn't exist, it was a whole new realm in the spectrum of what it means to be Black, especially on screen. It wasn't just thugs. It wasn't just drug dealers. It wasn't just professional athletes or collegiate athletes. It wasn't just entertainers or rappers. It was something else. And they were all powerful in their own way, the men and the women. And they conducted themselves in a way where other people couldn't mess with them. The one dude, the one white guy in the movie couldn't talk. He couldn't talk around them. Like, they conducted themselves in such a way where you felt them. And they weren't doing all this hooting and hollering. They didn't have their pants hanging down. They didn't have their do-rags out. They didn't have all this other extra stuff that we glorify in our community. And it wasn't negative at all. And that goes to my other point. Everybody's talking about ways to honor Mr. Chadwick. And I say the best way to honor this man's life while he was here, this short time, and what he did and how he impacted everybody, especially for the Black community. I'm calling y'all out. Live in a level of excellence that he lived on and off screen. On and off screen. Because he was proactive and giving people a voice that never had a voice in the industry. When he was accepting awards or whatever, he was always doing something when he could. And then off screen, he killed it. There was no excuses with him. So there's no excuses for us. And plus, in conducting our way as king and queens, we don't give fuel to all the negative stereotypes that are projected of us and that we project sometimes, because we were caught in that foolishness for years. Like, forget everything. Forget all the negative portrayals. Don't be a statistic. Don't try to be a thug all the time. Don't try to be a hot girl all the time. Be a king. Be a queen. So you don't give outside people ammunition to betray all of us as that way. And when you do that, you take away power from them justifying even incidents like getting cops called on us, getting shot, getting wrongfully accused. Just that little bit helps. Because if they don't have if we don't give them any excuses, it makes it that much more easier to give them justice. Because the evidence ain't there. Don't make it easy on the people with racial biases already. And do it for yourself. Because it's been too long that we weren't acting like we didn't know who we were. And Chadwick, with how he conducted his life, he knew who he was. That's why he made such a deep impact. That's why he left such a mark on our community. Because he gave an image that little Black boys and even little Black girls could look up to. They'd be like, wow, I want to be like that. So you leave a mark with your actions, your career, your mindset, your dignity and honor each and every day. So you could leave a mark. And it doesn't matter about how many people you affect. Every person counts. Because that could be the difference from a police interaction going one way and going to another. It could mean that. So be excellent all the time. If you want to honor him, if he had any effect on you at all, if you just loved his movies and that was it, just honor him with your actions. The Black community, just honor him every day. Forget all the external stuff. It starts within here. No excuses. Be the royalty you was born to be. Wakanda forever. All right, y'all. Be blessed.